Greetings all, Ferrariman601 here. Welcome back to Assetto Corsa, and welcome to Austria for some Formula 2 action, courtesy of Formula RSS2 V6. This car is a very, very good one, and it's been out for a while, and I've been remiss in doing a proper review of it. However, hopefully, we're going to see how it performs here. 15-lap race, you can see a 12-car field, including ourselves, and now for the disclaimer part. It is currently 2:45 in the morning, local F time, at the time of recording this video. Therefore, I am in a bout of raging insomnia, and when I get into my bouts of raging insomnia, I tend to be, well, enraged. Therefore, I have the urges to do questionable things. So, rather than do questionable things in the real world, I'm going to do questionable things in Assetto Corsa, and by proxy do questionable things unto all of you, because you have to listen to me ramble about. The other thing that happens when I become a raging insomniac is my social skills entirely go out the window. As if I really have any social skills to begin with, let's be honest. However, the ones that I do have are completely forsaken, and they're replaced with utter irreverence and a complete lack of a filter. So, if you are under 18, or you happen to be of a more puritanical persuasion, I urge you please to turn your volume up, or to listen with headphones, whichever you prefer. Anyway, to the grid. Let's get our DRS open preemptively. First gear selected. The revs up to a reasonable level. The clutch drops, and off we go. We wait out the wheel spin. We get up into fourth gear already. The guys in front of us are backing off inexplicably, waiting for the first corner schmozzle, which is happening right in front of us. Look at that. All right. Looks like we're in P4. That was an easy dozen or so positions. Obviously not an actual dozen, but you know what I mean. Throwing up some sparks in my face. Hey. I see what you did there. These guys touched each other, I think. Was that consensual? I don't know. I'm gonna guess it was not. But, you know, one of those cars is pink and the other one is blue, so there's a male-female situation going on, which means this content will not be banned in Saudi Arabia. Alright, anyway, we were just gifted like 10 positions, so I'll take that all day long, of course. However, can we gift ourselves a couple more? That's a run. He brakes a little bit earlier. Well, a little bit later than us. I was braking a little bit earlier. Oh well. I didn't want to fly off the track and become part of the mountain. So, yeah. But we are in fourth. That's always cool. Being in fourth is cool, I guess. You're the first of the non-podium finishers, so, you know, if second is the first of the losers, and fourth is the first of the non-podium finishers, what is fourth? Is fourth the first of the rejects? I don't know. Speaking of fourth, we're in fourth gear and trying to get hard on the throttle. There we go. Setting purple mini sectors through the second half of the lap. I'll take that all day long. A little bit of squeezage. Totally missed the corner there. That's okay. And I'll take the position. Yeah, cool. P3. Now, I know that some of you, actually quite a large contingent of you, are Europeans, and some of you are actually subscribers to the European philosophy on racing. Which means that you have track limits and you must respect track limits and all of that nonsense, safety, environmental protection, halo, blah, blah, blah. My contention is, if it's paved, it's usable. Because why would you go through the trouble of creating a quote-unquote runoff zone and then paving it and grading it and giving it proper drainage and everything else as if it were, you know, an actual road? So, since they are furnished like roads, I will use them like roads. Lap time is a 1:16.167, I think that says. You can confirm later when this is rendered in 1080p. But yeah, anyway, the Formula RSS2 V6, it is the successor to the Formula RSS2, now called the Formula RSS2 V8. That one was a Formula 2 car as well, based on the 2011 through 2016 Formula 2 cars with the 3.5-liter Mechachrome V8 engine. They sound awesome, they drive awesome, they are awesome. This thing, though, a bit newer, a bit nicer all around in terms of just as RSS have gotten even better at making mods, and you know, technology's moved on a bit too. We've got funny steering wheel with all sorts of buttons and things on it. We've got a little screen that looks like it's straight off of an iPhone 6 or something. And of course we got the turbocharged 3-point-something liter V6, single turbo, but no hybrid nonsense. They're about twice the displacement of the modern Formula 1 engines. They're about twice the fun factor of the modern Formula 1 engines. Basically, Formula 2 is better than Formula 1. How about that? A little bit of wheel spin there, a little bit of wheel hop actually. That's fun. Gotta say though, I really like the sounds of these Formula 2 engines. They rev to about 9,000 RPM. And again, just a single turbo, but without the added burden of the MGUH. You know, they're not quite as choked off as their Formula 1 counterparts, so they actually sound good. Alright, coming up through what the FIA calls turn 3, or turn 2, or whatever, in their infinite wisdom. This is really turn 2. Where Hamilton and Rosberg had it coming together in 2016, I believe it was. That was probably the last time that Formula 1 had any appreciable action. Now, I'm not too smart, but if I had to hazard a guess, I would say we are reeling in P2. We're definitely reeling in P2. That's good. That was a 114.875 or 675 or something 75. I think that's a 6. A little bit of rear locking, a little bit of front locking, a little bit of brain locking, you know. We set a couple of personal best mini sectors for the first part of the lap. Yeah. Getting on the power early. I like that. Oh yes, we are totally reeling him in. Gonna get some dirty air here in a second. Yep, a little bit. Look at the level of reelage. Oh yeah. What can we do about this now? Not much. Yep, get the tail out, get some wheel spin, drift a Formula 2 car. Yes, we can do that here. P4 is well and truly displaced, practically been ejected out of the earth in terms of his distance behind. We definitely do well on the last part of the lap. Fine by me. Look at this run. Got the slipstream. DRS doesn't matter because he's using it too. We have the same result as the previous lap, it would appear. They're rear locking. That's fine. Here's that big old run again shaping up. Again, watch the dirty air through the high speed stuff. Big time dirty air, you can really feel that. Come on, pal. I cannot seem to get around this guy. Really, it's this corner that kills my run into what I call turn 4. No, turn 3. Yes, turn 3 is at the end of this straight. The FIA calls turn 2 the little kink down the first straight out of turn 1. That's not at all what turn 2 actually is. Maybe we can be closer when it matters this time around. Dirty air pushing me off wide there. Nope, we're going to be the exact same situation yet again. I'll take to the escape road. He'll take his position back. Come on, pal. Just wonder, where has the rest of the field gone? They're like eons behind us. You can probably measure it in light years by this point. Oh boy, look at this. Little squeeze action. Take to the escape road action. There you go. You see, he was not going to yield that position. I think we proved that on the previous lap, so that was clearly the way it had to happen. Clearly, that was the way it had to happen. I absolutely regret nothing. And he's trying to pull into my slipstream. He thinks he's going to be slick there. Well, that's what I have to say to him. I'll park it right in the middle of the racetrack. How about that? Well, I didn't move under braking, you know, because obviously you're not allowed to defend your position once you start slowing down. Or, you know, if this is the Kentucky Derby, you're not allowed to defend your position at all. .855, I think that was. Something like that. That wasn't quite the escape road. The car was centered over the speed bump. We're 3 seconds behind the race leader. I don't think we're going to be able to catch that in 2 laps. You know, we've made up some time, but again, a couple laps to go, we're not going to be able to assail that particular lead. Because, you know, I guess Lewis Hamilton's driving that car. Speaking of dominant cars, can we talk about Fernando Alonso at Indianapolis? Can we? What a shame. What an absolute shame, and it's all the fault of Zach Brown. Yes, it is. I know he's not making the decisions for everything that happens on the car or everything that happens in the team or whatever. He's just the guy who has to sign the papers and write the checks, but come on. You had nothing but time to prepare for the Indy 500, and instead you spent that time making social media videos rather than testing the car and all that stuff. So, you know. Yeah, we're not making up another 2.5 seconds. Little bit of a drift. I like it. Here too, little bit of a drift. Pick up a little bit of dirt. If we had another couple laps, maybe we could have made it, but we don't have it. So that's it. The final gap was 1.8 seconds. But from 12th on the grid, finishing second, that's 10 positions. I can definitely accept an improvement of 10 positions. And the final results are as follows. Yes, Matt Evans wins the race 1.755 seconds ahead of Ferrari Man 601, whoever that absolute twat of a person seems to be. Lorenzo de Ciuti something. Cut off there. Cool. No idea who any of these people are. Half of them probably don't even exist. But everybody did finish the race. Cool. Very, very cool. Here's that second page again in case those of you who are actually keeping score were interested. Look at that. The guy who finished 11th is actually the fastest in Sector 1. Cool. And the rest there we go. Ferrari Man 601 with the fastest lap of a 1:14.675. Fastest in Sector 3. No surprise there. Huh. Nobody else even close to the 14s here. Yeah, the next fastest lap is a 15.2. So, yeah, that's quite a bit faster than everybody else with the same setup, mind you. So that's cool. But, yeah, that is about what I've got for you today or tonight or this morning or whatever time of day it is now. Oh, it is 3:05 right now. Fun times for the Insomniac F-Man. But, yeah, Formula 2 in Austria. Hopefully that was fun. Until next time, Ferrari Man 601 saying thank you very much for watching, and of course, we will see you soon.